Hello, magical beings, and welcome back to another reading with the Wild Mystics. I'm so excited to get into this particular reading today because we're trying something new. I have 3 handmade combination runic pendants here, as you can see, and each of them is crafted to call in and anchor in a particular energy. So this particular reading, we're asking what the next major shift is in your life and how can you anchor in either love, power, or the creative flow. So I'm not going to tell you which rune is to anchor in what. I want to give you a chance to resonate with one of the groups before I tell you what each group is. So I'll give you that moment now, maybe like 10 seconds, and then we will get into which group is which, and then you can also connect with them in that way. So now that you've hopefully taken a chance to connect with one of the groups, we're going to start with group 1. So group 1 is attracting true love. So this is the combination rune for calling in the power of true love. And beneath it we have the Celtic fairy oracle, I believe. Group 2 is calling in your true power. So that's that combination rune. And beneath it we have the Witch's Oracle, or sorry, the Witch's Tarot card. And group 3, finally, we have the combination rune for creative flow. Sorry if it's kind of dark. I am filming like in the evening, so. All right, and this is around the time of the new moon, so the energy is extra potent for intention right now. So the card for group 3 is this from the Spellcasting Oracle. So now that you know what each group is, we have love here, we have power, and we have creative flow. I will give you a chance to connect with these, and I will see you in your readings. Bye! Hello, group 1. If you chose the Attract True Love runic pendant here, then this is going to be your reading on what major shift is coming in and how can you anchor in this energy. All right, so I'm just going to put your pendant up here. There we go. I could even put sideways. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with your Celtic Fairy Oracle card. We'll get into some other Oracle cards, and then we'll get into the tarot and a quick message from your spirit team to help you through this energy and this major shift that's coming in. Because 2025 is full of shifts. I don't know about you, but some of these moon phases have just been so intense with like just breaking down your worlds and just, I don't know, leaving you kind of like blinded in a way where you just are like, what life am I living? Like it's just crazy energy right now. So it'll be really interesting to see the energy that you're shifting into and what you need to know. We have, Ceridwen, number 16, Transformation, Knowledge, and Magic. And I love actually how these two kind of go together. The greens and the blacks here. It's beautiful. All right, I'll put your Oracle card there. Perfect. We also have, let's see, number 28, Need and Necessity. Oh, beautiful. We have the balance again with the moon here and the sun and the yin and yang. It's beautiful. We also have number 7, Jupiter Abundance. Put that one there. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. I'm seeing some fiery energy here. And we also have number 8, Come Together. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, let's figure out how we can lay out your cards. Okay, I don't want that one in the middle. There we go. Ooh, I love the balance here. We have this kind of red fiery energy on this side. And if you notice, this candle too is like glowing a lot more than this candle. So that could be significant. We'll see. We have this lightning coming through, coming together. This reading is about attracting love into your life, whether that's attracting self-love or a partnership with someone. It does feel like you are coming together. And with the sun and the moon here and the yin and the yang, this is you merging. This is you blending together two sides of yourself, even like that kind of active, passive element within yourself, that masculine, feminine energy. You could be really getting into your intuition if you have been a very logical person in the past, or if you've been a very logical person, you could be connecting more with your intuition. But I do kind of see a very intense balance here of this fiery energy. Well, actually, yeah, the lightning, but sorry, I was seeing this as fire, but this is Capricorn energy. I don't know why I saw this as fire. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like for many of you, you've been through a very challenging experience in your life, and it could have been with regards to a particular person or a particular connection in your life. And I think Spirit is saying that there might have been a connection that you thought that you needed, but you're realizing that you can actually rely more on yourself than you ever thought you could before. With this need and necessity, you're balancing yourself in so many new ways. You're alchemizing so many different pieces of yourself that in the past you felt like were completely lost, or you didn't even know were there. With this powerful transformation, knowledge, and magic, she has a cauldron in front of her, right? That's the blending together of energies. That's combining different elements together to create something extremely powerful. And so when I see this kind of true love, like attract true love, runic combination that I've created here, it really feels like you have been alchemizing so much to create balance in your life. And via doing that, by creating this balance within inside of your being, you are going to be able to come together with someone who is going to also bring that balance into your life. They are going to be a very balanced person. Whereas in the past, there might have been this kind of chaos, this kind of energy that might have attracted other similar energies of chaos, right? We attract what we are, not what we wish, not what we need. We attract, what we are. And number 8 here too. Number 8 is a balance. It's infinity, right? It's like the 8 is the yin and yang in my mind. The sun and the moon coming together. You have the sun energy, that's this fiery energy, and then you have the moon, which is this intuitive kind of cold, dark energy. And I really feel like you've made it out of the darkness. I feel like for a long time you've been kind of cocooned in this sort of seed, and you're getting ready to sprout and be seen. And this could be you stepping into, like, if this is about love, you could be stepping out into the dating world. You could be trying to connect more with people and trying to create connections that in the past maybe you didn't have the courage to do. So this is somebody stepping into their power, basically, and balance to create a great love, a true love. This is beautiful. I'm going to clarify some of these cards with the tarot. So I'm using the Thoth Crowley Tarot, which is a little bit different than the Rider-Waite, for those of you who are familiar with that. So we're going to ask Spirit, what tough cycle is ending? Because you're shifting into this beautiful balanced energy, right? You've worked so hard to balance this energy. I love how symmetrical these cards are here. And then you have the person in the center here. This is you, group 1. This is you standing in your power, alchemizing all of this energy together, taking the pieces that you want from the relationships that you've had. You're like, okay, like this was good, but this wasn't so good. And you're taking these pieces and you're putting them in the pot and you're mixing them together. So what tough cycle is ending for group 1, Spirit, as they shift into this new energy, this new true love energy? Also, if you're connecting with this reading at all, you can, okay, you know what? I was going to say you can like it. If you like, wow. Look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. This is the end of a cycle of you feeling powerless, okay? Group 1, this is you stepping into your truth and your clarity. We have the Ace of Swords beneath it. So I'm just going to put the two together over here, but this is you stepping into your power, okay? This is a passionate being who isn't afraid to wear her scars, isn't afraid to wear her shadows for the world to see, right? The leopard here, it has spots still. It has its darkness. It's carrying its darkness with it. And she used to have, I think, dark hair at one point, and her transformation made her hair turn gold. But to be humble, she wears this kind of red hair to show that, like, she has been through this alchemical process, which was painful, but she's learned so much from it. So she has this vast awareness. She's red and gold, and so she has all this like powerful, courageous root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra energy that's coming through her. But she also has this green, which is the heart chakra, right? She's wearing it as armor around her. So your heart has become so powerful after undergoing all of this transformation. And Spirit is saying you're finally ready to step into an energy where you can give and receive freely. And you're able to communicate openly and honestly. I think in the past you weren't able to like express yourself or express your truth. Perhaps you were, stepped on, or I don't know, oftentimes we like are afraid to speak up and speak our truth because we don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So I feel like you're stepping into this energy, this Queen of Wands energy, where she is unapologetic. Unapologetic. She's not afraid to express herself. Sorry, I was going to mention, as I shuffle your next pile, if you feel connected at all to this runic pendant here, it is available online on our Etsy shop, along with plenty of other healing jewelry. So I will link a 10% off to that in the description. All right, so 7. Ooh, I was gonna ask what abundance is coming in. Okay, we have the Hangman. And we have the Hierophant. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Magus came out too. That's a lot. But I'm going to put them all there. Okay. Yeah, you have shifted your perspective, Group 1, with the Hanged Man here. And by doing that, by doing this inner work, I feel like so many of you have been trying to shift your programs out of a program of lack, and you have done this. I feel like you have this power behind you that's like, I am not going to take this anymore. I'm going to step into this power, and I'm not going to be left in the dark or left in the dust kind of thing. You're saying, no, I'm not taking this anymore. I am stepping into my power. I am attracting abundance now. With the Hierophant, this is commitment. This is saying, yes, I am ready. You've committed so much to yourself to become this powerful being, and Spirit is saying you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. You now have the ability to manifest who and what it is that you want in your life. And if you aren't interested in a romantic connection, or you already have a romantic connection, Spirit is saying that it is going to deepen, or the connection with yourself is going to deepen and strengthen and become even more balanced. What else? What knowledge is coming to the surface as you shift, Group 1? Okay, whoa. These cards are violent today. I feel like in the past you've maybe been a little bit like frustrated, or just like, I don't know, like fed up with certain people in your past. All right, what is this magic, Spirit? What is this magic that's coming through, or this knowledge? Ooh. The Ace of Wands. Exactly. This is so beautiful. This is you crafting your new material reality. This is you stepping into that shift. You're actually like entering into the portal. I absolutely love this card. You can see like the circles are like wings. So it's like you're spreading your wings and you're flying to find your paradise, to create your paradise. It also looks like rings of wood too. It's such a beautiful card. You're building a new reality. And wood, when trees grow, it takes time, right? There are layers and layers and layers and rings, and you can see how old they are. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. Like you've been building and building and building, and you've just built another layer on yourself that's so much hardier, so much stronger. I mean, all the other layers are strong too, but like on the outside, you can see how strong you are. You can see this new vitality that you're expressing. Okay, so Group 1, you're coming together. What are you coming together with? As you shift, what are you coming together with? This is so exciting. Ooh, your cards are literally flying out. It's insane. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, which is often the King of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles. Now, I don't usually take reversals, so we're just going to keep it like that. Okay, so the King of Swords, you're going to find somebody who is extremely honest and open with you. This is a very, a very truthful person. And I feel like you're very clear too in what it is that you want, group one. I feel like you know exactly what you want, and you are, with the Magus here, you are able to manifest this. You are able to write it and feel it and dream it into existence. This is something that you might want to, I don't know, like manifest through like visualizing, right? What does this person, like, if you're manifesting a person, what does this person sound like? What do they like feel like to be around? Like, what's their energy like? What are you doing with them, you know? The Six of Pentacles is success in the material world, right? It's abundance. It's you coming in and having as much as you need. It's about being able to like give because you have so much, and also receive. So this is a beautiful connection that's coming in. This person, I feel like, is also going to be super abundant. And if you're already with a person and you feel like your love is just like growing deeper and deeper, you're going to have so much abundance that you're able to like, I don't know, like maybe buy a new house or buy a new car or travel somewhere. This is really beautiful, beautiful energy. And if you still feel like you aren't like attracting this yet, this beautiful pendant here can help you do that. That's what it's for, the powerful rune, to call in and attract true love. Okay, what is this need and necessity? Oh, yep. We have love. That makes so much sense. Oh my goodness. Yep, you're coming together and you're creating a new relationship, not only with yourself, a beautiful balanced connection, but this is a soulmate energy. So I think you're going to be connecting with somebody who like you resonate with so deeply. Like you could know them from a past life even, or if you've met this person before, you've had this just kind of connection that's maybe been like, I don't know, just so deep beneath the surface that you didn't even need to say anything. Maybe you don't even need to speak, and maybe it's like a psychic connection, and that's where this kind of magic and knowledge is coming in, because you just feel it so deeply without having to like say anything. I feel like, yes, you need this love. And in the past, I feel like the energy that you were in, maybe you were in like a needy energy of the love that you thought that you needed, but now you're in a love that you feel you are, if that makes any sense, because you are a balanced being, or you're entering into that state where you're a balanced being and you're attracting this balanced energy into your life, this balanced masculine feminine energy. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I am so happy for you, group one. This is so exciting. Oh, if this resonated with you, you could definitely connect and like and leave a comment if you desire. I have these little cards here which I want to pick from for you. They're just little like suggestions that you can do throughout your day. So for example, crystal, choose a stone or a talisman to carry for your guidance and protection today. Lavender, and so on. They're just little like plants and animals and minerals from our earth. They also are available on our Etsy shop, so I will put a link in the description for 10% off these. But without further ado, let's pick one for you, group one. What can group one do to help shift into this new powerful energy of love? Okay, this one was kind of coming out before. The U. Light a candle for your ancestors. Reflect on their wisdom and how it guides you. That is so, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I feel like your ancestors are maybe wanting to come through to you, or you have been feeling like they've been connecting with you lately. I know mine have been coming through around this new moon, like really intensely. So that's a really beautiful thing. I'm going to pick one more for you too, because they're just really fun. What else can group one do to anchor in this energy? What else, Spirit? What else can group one do to anchor in this energy? All right. Well, Moose. Stand tall and grounded. Reflect on a past moment when you felt powerful. What action can you take today to tap into that strength? So you can journal about it, or you can just like go with the flow and take the action when you feel called to. But there you are, group one. I hope you enjoyed your reading on what major shift is coming through. There is so much beauty, so much abundance and love coming through for you. I'm just so, I'm so excited for you. So sending you so much love. I hope you have a beautiful day or night whenever you're watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hi, Group 2. If you chose this runic pendant for attracting power into your life, then this is going to be your reading about what major shift are you about to enter into and how can you anchor in this power into your life. So we're going to do an energy check-in and see what is shifting. We'll get into your oracle cards. I'll just place your pendant up here like that. First, we have 6 of Earth. Beautiful. So that is the 6 of Pentacles. That's a great way to start the reading. Oh my goodness. What have you been crafting? What have you been creating? I feel like you are building a foundation for yourself to just soar to the sky. Ooh, I love it. Okay. We also have home. Exactly. Oh my goodness. And see the signs, number 38. And we have number 41, North Node, life's purpose. And from the Moonology, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, we have a lot of watery energy here, but we also have like this kind of fire, earth. I see this as being a very air-like energy, so it's a very balanced spread that we're seeing here. I'm just going to move some of these over. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, we'll just go like this. All right, so you're building something, Group 2. This is clear. With home here, I feel like for many of you, you've been craving having a foundation or a place to call your home, a place to call your own. I feel like in the past, maybe you felt like you have needed roots. And with this beautiful tree here, like this tree is like spreading its branches into the sky. Like I feel like you are able now to ground yourself and therefore like spread your creativity, spread your power, spread your inspiration to the world. Trust the signs too. Spirit is saying, I feel like you could be being guided by your spirit team and by ancestors and angels to take certain opportunities that are coming for you, which can help you to create this kind of wealth and abundance. If some of you still feel like you're craving this power or you don't have it, you feel like you're powerless in a situation, Spirit is saying, there is a beautiful home awaiting you. Okay, you are actually sowing the seeds for this home without even knowing it, potentially. This is your life's purpose too. You could be a powerful creator too, and you're stepping into your life's purpose, which is going to allow you to build this kind of dream life. The 6 of Earth is very much about having enough to give and to constantly receive, right? It's like you're a conduit for the flow of the universe, and you're stepping into an energy where you're going to be that conduit. You're going to have that power inside of you. Like a personal issue reaches resolution. This old piece of your past is shifting. It's leaving. An energy where you felt powerless, it's disappearing. But we're going to get more into the tarot so that we can expand on what this energy is before I say too much. But for those of you who are, whoops, ooh, 10 of Wands, yes. Okay, sorry. This is exactly what I was thinking. So you have been over-analyzing and just completely burnt out. The 10 of Wands is about somebody who just, like, look at this person. Their brain is literally on fire. So you feel like you can't make a move forward. It's just like you're overwhelmed in every possible way. The world feels like it's crumbling around you. And Spirit is saying that this energy, this is ending. This is reaching a resolution. You're done with this cycle. It's over. You can step into your power now. I love this kind of evolution too that we have here. The 10 of Wands leading into life's purpose. So it's like you have learned something, perhaps painfully, from whatever this experience was in the past. You have learned so much from this, and it is allowing you to step into this, your life purpose. So for some of you, if you've been through like a trauma or something, maybe you're stepping into a role of being like a therapist or somebody who's going to use their experiences to help others. You could have had an experience where you want to write a book, or you want to speak publicly to other people, or just to help in whatever way you can. And that's going to allow you to create this kind of steady home, I see. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, we have the sun coming out for your life's purpose. The sun is the creator. The sun is power, like power incarnate. we can't live on planet Earth without the sun. Like, there are plenty of people that worship all kinds of things, but at the end of the day, the sun is what gives us life. If the sun was to disappear, we would die instantly. We would freeze to death. So you are kind of this energy. You are stepping into this energy where you are the sun, group 2. You are this, oh, they have a harp. Okay, so for some of you, you could be a musician, and that's your life's purpose, to step into that role, to step into the spotlight, onto the stage, and just sing your song, you know, or share your truth with the world. But the sun is somebody that glows, right? It spreads warmth, it spreads light to other beings. And so I feel like you're going to illuminate a lot of people's light, but you could also illuminate other people's shadows as well. And a lot of people, you know, might not like that in the beginning, but you are here to inspire them, even if they may not know it right away. So that's it. I'm so happy for you, group 2. This is such powerful energy to be shifting into, stepping into an energy of feeling like overwhelmed, powerless, just like the world is crumbling into this complete, utter power. This glowing beacon to guide people. Whew, okay. We also have the 2 of Wands. This is for the home card. So I feel like for many of you, there could be a decision that needs to be made. Maybe you have 2 different like places that you want to live, or maybe that's the point. Like, you don't exactly know maybe where you want to put roots down for some of you, or you're second guessing yourself. I know many people feel called to like wanting to be mobile and travel, and then other people want to like build a home and have like pets and children, right? So, and that's the thing, if you have pets and children, then you can't travel as easily. And if you travel, then you can't have the pets and the kids. So it's like you have to choose. And so I feel like for many of you, now that you're going to find this power, now that you're going to find this light, it's like, where do you put it, right? What should it be used for? And so maybe for some of you, you're going to have to balance like sharing your light with the world if you're like a performer or something, or if you're an advocate or a speaker or something. And then also the home life, right? There's going to be a balance, or there's going to be maybe some choices that have to be made. But I think you're going to know what it is that you want to create in your life, because you're going to feel this power. You're going to just kind of be like this divine conduit for this energy, and you're just going to know where it is that it wants to go. It's like, I love this saying, like, I will to will thy will. It's almost as if spirit just moves through you and the logical mind is left to the winds, and you just know where it is that you're meant to go. And you know what I love to do when I don't know what to do? I'll have like the 2 options, right? I'll flip a coin and I'll say, okay, like heads, like I'll travel, and okay, no, tails, I'll travel, heads, I'll stay where I am or something. And then I'll flip it and say it's like heads and I don't want to stay put. Then I'll know, right? Intuitively, I'll be like, oh my goodness, like I actually want to travel. So it's really helpful to like figure out where it is that you actually want to go by tricking yourself in a way. I used to do that when I didn't want to go to school. I was like, I skip or I go to school. And it was always like, go to school. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to school. I'm just saying that like, sometimes it's fun to follow your intuition and see where it leads you. Okay, 6 of Earth. What is this like beautiful, grounded, abundant energy for the 6 of Earth? How is this coming in for group 2? Ooh, how is this energy coming in? What is this abundance that they are stepping into, Spirit? Oh my gosh, don't, it almost caught fire. Yes, oh, I love it. Okay, the 9 of Cups. Now, for those of you who watch tarot readings, you will know that the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This lovely angel here has enough cups to like share with everybody. He's like standing on the cups. So for those of you who have had a wish, and for many of you, this wish might be material in content. You might have been like, I really need more wealth, or I need a place to live, or I need a car, or something like that. Spirit is saying that wish is coming true. That's literally what's happening. You are going to have enough to not only like give, but also receive like again and again. And that's kind of a similar message that happened in group 1. They also had the 6 of Pentacles. So also for those of you who are feeling like you're not in your power, this beautiful runic pendant is actually for sale on our Etsy shop. I will link the item below, and I will also give you a 10% off to that. Actually, I'll give you a 10% off to the entire shop if you're feeling like exploring. Most of our pieces are handmade and crafted in the forest. All right, so what signs should group 2 look out for to attract even more power, confidence, and vitality into their life? Yes, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 2 nines. Nines could be very significant. All right, so Spirit is saying, embody the energy of somebody who has this wealth, somebody who has this power. Think about it from a standpoint of like being royalty. Royalty just feels like they're in power, like they're in control, like they're not wondering where the next meal is coming from. They know, right? So act as if you have this kind of wealth. Act as if you have this kind of power and this authority on your life. Start like visualizing your dream life, your dream home, your dream car, your dream person, whatever it is. Start visualizing these things and start like writing it out. Start journaling about it if you haven't already done that. Start going on like Pinterest and just like pinning all of the places and all of the houses and all the things that you want to create in your life. Because with these 2 wish fulfillment cards, one of which is like emotional fulfillment and the other one which is like complete material abundance, I think you have in your hands everything that you could require. But you have to make a decision too. So know that you are this sun energy. And if you forget for a second, stand like outside in the sun with like sunscreen and sunglasses and a hat, obviously. Stand and just feel the warmth of the sun like pouring through you. Okay, because you are that energy. You are the sun, you are the stars, you are everything. You are all that is experiencing itself in the form of a human being. And waking up and knowing that, then you know that you're the sun. You know that anything's possible. You know that the world is infinite and that you can flip to any channel of reality that you dream of. You're done with this 10 of Wands. You are done being frustrated and agonizing over which thing you should do. Feel it in your heart and know. And if you're still having trouble, like I said, there's the pendant there. But obviously you don't need a pendant. You just need to believe it. You just need to know it in your heart. So this energy is like so powerful. It's like, I feel like I'm out of breath. Like, whew, for those of you like who are in this energy, I feel like maybe you're like, I'm running a race, or you're like running up a mountain. Like it's taken stamina to be group 2. And I just want to give like you a round of applause for everything that you have gone through, everything that you're creating now. Like you're going to bring so much power and abundance to the world. So keep your eyes peeled for like opportunities that might like give you abundance. There might be like somebody coming in that says, hey, do you want to perform here at this place? Or hey, do you want to collaborate? And rather than saying like, no, like I don't, step into the energy of somebody who's confident, is like, yes, I do. I do want to step into my light. I do want to step into my life's purpose, because you have so much to give. Group 2, so much to give. Such a like powerful heart, so much emotion. Okay, so we're going to end your reading with some of these little cards here that I've made. They're just like little prompts that you can do throughout the day. So I'm going to shuffle some of them for you. They're like little animals and plants and things. These are also available on our Etsy shop too, if you feel called, or if you want these. They're just fun daily prompts. I'll also link 10% promo code for you down in the description. So you have Oak. Strengthen your foundation, make a to-do list, and commit to finishing one important task today. This is somebody who's standing in their power for sure. And look at how it kind of like reflects this tree too. This is like the oak. Oh, it totally is an oak tree. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So it's time for you to just like, you know, journal or make a list of all the things that you want to do. Like, it doesn't have to be things that you have to do necessarily. I think this is more fun to like make a list of things that you want to do. All right, so you can screenshot that if you would like. What else? What else? Ooh, we have fire. Do one thing that makes you feel truly alive. Dance, create, move, or take a bold step. So whatever that means for you, group 2. And we also have Otter. Play and have fun today. Engage in a game, whether it's a puzzle, a card game, or something spontaneous. Let the inner child free. Exactly. And that's part of the thing too. Like, I remember being a kid, and think of like when you used to play pretend, how powerful you would feel when you pretended to be like a wizard or a unicorn or a dragon or something. You felt like you could breathe fire. Like, you literally felt like that. So why, when we're adults, do we feel like we can't embody that energy anymore? Why do we feel like so lackluster? Spirit is saying, be that kid again. Step into that power. Put on that song. Dance to that music, whatever it takes. Because you have this like dragon being inside you. You have this powerful, vibrant being inside of you that can't wait to be expressed with the world. So thank you so much, Group 2, for being here. I am so grateful. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, whether you're watching it at night or during the day. Yeah, and I can't wait to see you in another reading. So thank you so much. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose this runic pendant for helping your creativity to flow, then this is going to be your reading on your next major shift that you are entering into, and how can you anchor in your creativity? How can you bring in this beautiful power into your life? And to attract all kinds of blessings and things. So we're going to get into your oracle cards first, and then we're going to get into the tarot and a little advice to help bring this into fruition as you enter into this beautiful shift. So I'll put your pendant up here. And your first card is Truth. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love this. I feel like for many of you, you're finally being able to be honest with yourselves. And maybe that's taken a bit of time, but when we're finally able to be honest and truthful to ourselves, then we can be honest and truthful to the world. But we really, really need to look into the mirror. Oh, there's a mirror. Look into the mirror and see our own souls. Like, what is it that we really, really came here to do on this planet? So I feel like that's the first message coming through. We also have the Wishing Well, number 48. We have Prosperity Lies Ahead. We have Stay Strong, number 43. All right, put that there. And we have 8th House, Endings and Beginnings, number 32. All right, where can I put all these? There, hopefully those stay. Again, we have this. For all the groups today, I feel like we've had this kind of balance of colors. Here we have these greens and these kind of reds. We've had blues and reds. And then we have this beautiful gold here. I feel like for many of you, there is a wish that you have had for a very long time. And I feel like for many of you, it's about your creativity. It's about an inspiration. It's about a project or a dream that you've had to come into fruition, or to have opportunities happen for you that you can make this become a dream. I know for many artists, there's that idea of the starving artist, and like you're just constantly trying to make ends meet so that you can make your dream a reality. But every day, just by stepping up and coming to your craft, you are an artist, you are a dreamer, and you are living your truth. So for those of you who have maybe been doing something that maybe wasn't like your creativity, maybe wasn't as creative, like if you have like some sort of desk job, or like just something that's maybe not like as creative, like accounting, for example, isn't as creative as like a writer or a musician or a marketer even. So I feel like you've maybe realized this. For those of you who maybe are in a position where you still feel like you're being drained and you're not in that creative flow yet, Spirit is saying that that's ending, like a new beginning is coming for you. You've made this wish, the universe hears you, and prosperity lies ahead. Exactly. It's going to ground. Your dreams are going to ground. What else do we have? Yeah, stay strong. Exactly. Just believe that this is coming. Like, just know. But we're going to get some tarot to help clarify this energy, because you're shifting into an energy where you're going to be able to be that kind of creative conduit. But for those of you who haven't, connected with your inner world, who need to connect with their truth, like you have to do that in order to be able to express yourself authentically. Otherwise, you're going to be creating from a place of, what's the word? Artificiality? Like a place where it's not you, like it's just replication or something. I don't even know if that's a word, but there's like the real you that wants to be seen by the world. That's why you're here. Like, you're not here to be a mold and be somebody else, right? You're here to step into your truth. That's what you're shifting into. You're shifting into your authenticity. Okay, so stay strong, Spirit. What advice ooh, that flew to the floor. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. You are a deeply spiritual being, group 3. I feel like for some of you, you've been like debating. You're like, am I spiritual? Every being is spiritual, but you're connecting more and more and more with the reservoir of your soul, and you're realizing that you're actually tapped into more than you were previously aware of. So I feel like for many of you, you are finally ready to make a commitment to your higher self, to your inner world, that you are going to bring this divine imagination of yours to the surface. Okay? You are committing, you are staying strong, and you are committing to this. You are saying, yes, I am ready to step into my authentic role as human, as co-collaborator with the universe, to bring Spirit's desires like through me, basically. So what prosperity is lying ahead for group 3 as they step into their creative power, as they step into the creative flow? Like, look at all this beautiful green energy here combined with like this red fiery energy. This is like, I feel like taking inspiration, right? This is fire, taking this divine inspiration and bringing it into material form. This is also going to bring in wealth for you, many of you, because green is associated with wealth. Also, okay, that's too many, but I'm going to take the one that flew on the floor again. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have death. Yes. Okay, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes, group 3. Okay, this is like your true self coming into the light, born from the fire. There was a quote that my mom said to me one time. It was, "It is only from the ashes that we can choose how we are remade." And that sat with me so hard when I was younger. I was like, oh my God, like, it's true. I get to mold myself now. And this is you, group 3. You actually get to mold who it is that you want to be. Not like stamped out like all the others. Like, you get to craft, you get to choose who it is that you want to be. But to be able to do that, you have to have like the awareness, and you have to have the energy and the vitality to do that. And I feel like you have been making the proper wishes. I feel like for many of you, you have been working with the moon, you have been setting intentions, and that is really, really going to help you create this new reality with death and endings and beginnings. Death is this like Scorpio energy, right? It's this dark, transitory rebirth energy. And the 8th house is Scorpio energy too. So Scorpio could be very significant. It's a huge rebirth energy. Like, you are literally shedding that old skin and being reborn, coming into your true self. Like, I love how we have truth in the center here. Oh, yes. Okay. And we have the King of Cups, clarifying truth. This is you getting ready to give your emotions, your craft to the world, right? This is the king. He is giving his emotions freely. He is confident. He is like abundant. He isn't afraid to share his authenticity with everyone. So I feel like you are stepping into that role, group 3. You are not afraid to share your truth. You are not afraid to share what it is that you have been through, the emotions that you have been through. Like, for so many of you, this is like such alchemical energy. We have the water, we have this fire here, we also have this earth. So you're taking your emotions, you're using them as fuel rather than as something to fear, right? Like, imagine if we didn't use like water to generate electricity. We'd have to rely on so many other more toxic things. But like, by using like your emotions to fuel you forward, by using the past experiences that have torn you down, to use that as like fertilizer to send you into this new shift, this new reality. It's going to be so beautiful, and you're going to awaken so many hearts and so many souls with your song if you are a musician or a creator of any kind, but I feel like for some of you, you've been through something that the world needs to hear. So I feel like for many of you, you need to share your story, you need to share your experiences, and to not be afraid. And I didn't even notice this, but we had death, and then we have like, this is basically the death card. Like, look at the skeleton here. This isn't like a literal death, but this is like the shedding of masks that no longer serve you. Okay? We have to pretend to be so many different people throughout our lives to see which ones work, to see which ones fit. We're constantly reshaping who and what it is that we are as the world reshapes itself too. But like, who do you want to be at the end of the day? Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Exactly. You're leaving behind, this is, okay. These are the different selves that I feel like you've tried in the past and you were like, okay, none of these necessarily are me. You're like looking back and you have this kind of like gun and you're like, I have like, you're like wanting to like kill them or something, or you're wanting to like end them, or you're looking back at them and you're just like, you're not me. You've helped me get here, but you're not me. Who is group 3? Like, the Nine of Wands, look at you. This is you, group 3. Oh my God. This is the being standing on their mystical beast here, looking into the distance saying, yes, I am this powerful, powerful magician. Or Lord, like, I don't even know. But this is somebody who looks like they have been through something. They have traveled far and wide to get here. They have battled many different beings to arrive at this place. So you should be so, so grateful, group 3, for all the like trials and tribulations that you've been through to arrive here at this place where you can now step into your light. Like, that's the thing, like, diamonds are made under pressure. Seeds are born from the dark. Okay, like, you are cracking open, and look at the light that's all around the horizon of this being. Like, you're stepping into the light. You're no longer in this Nine of Swords energy. Ooh, yeah. The Nine of Swords energy is about like mental anguish. So it's like these selves that you had created, they weren't real. They were all in your mind. They were judgments of you from the past. They're not even real. Yes. Okay. This is you alchemizing all of those beings into you now and knowing where it is that you want to go. Like, they're looking straight into the like horizon. They know exactly where it is that they want to go. They're not afraid anymore because they've literally integrated all of these pieces of themselves. Okay, so group 3's wish. What wish is coming true for group 3? What wish is coming true for group 3, Spirit? What? Okay, whoa. That was like all the cards, but one flew out right here. The sun! Oh my God. Okay, sorry, like I get really excited when things like this happen, but you have been wishing, group 3, to become the sun, to be that light, to step into that reality where you can literally, like, oh my gosh, inspire and like shine a light to so many people's darkness and help them realize that they are powerful too, that they can integrate their shadows too. The sun is the most creative, powerful card in the entire deck. And this is you, group 3. This is you. You have gone through all the darkness to arrive here. And this is the artist's like most divine step forward, when the artist realizes that they are one with the divine and that they are just like working with the divine, working with spirit. I might have said this in my other videos, but in the past, like, artists didn't used to take full credit, right? They would work in tandem with like another co-creator, like an angel or a spirit guide or something else. You know, like Michelangelo, Da Vinci, they were conduits for something greater than them. And if the masterpiece was a flop, they didn't take full responsibility for it either. And if it was a masterpiece, they didn't take full responsibility. They were like, no, like, I'm working with another being here. And it's true, like, whoa, you can see the shadows. It's true, like, we are just conduits for some sort of higher dimensional consciousness that's pouring through us. And so you are aligning with this now, group 3. You are aligning with this. You can say goodbye to the old energies that have sought to keep you stuck, those old mental programs that have like said, no, you have to be like this, or no, you have to be like this. These old identities no longer serve you when you are fully in alignment with this energy, fully in alignment with the creative power of the sun. Like, we literally die without the sun. Like, that's how powerful it is. So group 3, wow, I'm blown away by the truth, by the power, by the rebirth that is coming through here for you guys. Like, it is incredible. So thank you so much, by the way, for like staying with me and connecting with me during this reading. Like, your energy is just like intoxicating. I didn't even like mention this dragon here, but like, you are a dragon. You can breathe fire. You can, and that's the thing with dragons, you can either destroy and create. So with great power comes great responsibility. And group 3, I believe that you have what it takes to be a great leader, great artist, great creator, whatever it is. So also, if you feel like you need more of this creative energy, or you are having trouble connecting with your creative flow, this beautiful pendant here is crafted to help you connect more and more with your creativity, this rune here. So if you feel called to it, it is available on our Etsy shop. I will link a 10% off discount below for you if you feel called to. Otherwise, I'm going to pick a card from these little daily prompts that I've created. They're all different animals and plants and elements, and they're just fun to like help you connect with Mother Earth. So what does group 3 need to know to help them anchor in this new creative power into their life? Ooh. Ooh, lovely. Dolphin. Set up a friend date. Play a playful activity. Share a laugh or enjoy a lighthearted moment together. Okay, so get out there and just like, yeah, just have some fun. Have some fun with like some friends. Join a community. Just get out there. Spread your light. We also have fire. Do one thing that makes you feel truly alive. Dance, create, move, or take a bold step. Exactly. Whoever you are, group 3, you are a creator. You are an artist. So do that. Create, whether that's journaling, writing, sculpting, painting, singing, acting, dancing down the side of the street, whatever it is. Go for that. Do it. Spirit is saying it's time. It's time to step into that passion. All right, what do we get? Moose. Oh my goodness, group 2 also had fire and moose too. So if you felt drawn to group 2 at all, they had the power. It was very similar to your energy, actually. I think they had the sun too. Okay, moose. Stand tall and grounded. Reflect on a past moment when you felt powerful. What action can you take today to tap into that strength? Yeah, so I think you need to create, but that's just me. So do whatever it is that you need to do, group 3, but I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your energy with me today. I hope some of this resonated. If it did, you can comment below, you can subscribe if you haven't already done that. And like I said, our Etsy shop is below, and I will give you 10% off promo code to any and all items. It's just fun to craft and create from the forest. So thank you so much, and I will see you in another video. Bye!